He is a deep openweight world champion representing Japan. Put your hands together for your challenger, Ken Hasegawa. Representing Myanmar. Presenting to you the reigning and defending ONE Middleweight World Champion, the Burmese Python, Aung.
Aung entered Tokyo as the defending ONE Middleweight World Champion, carrying momentum from multiple title defenses that had cemented him as Myanmar's biggest sporting icon. In their first fight on June 29, 2018, Aung and Hasegawa went to war in a 5-round thriller that became one of the most talked about bouts in ONE history. After absorbing huge punishment and dishing out relentless pressure, Aung finally finished Hasegawa with a brutal TKO in the 5th round to retain his middleweight world title. Fighting on Japanese soil, Aung approached the bout with confidence that his mix of power and championship experience would once again be too much for his rival to handle.
Hasegawa. This one brought to you by Global Citizen. Until in the 5th round, Nsang uncorked the uppercut of all uppercuts to knock out Ken Hasegawa. He says it'll happen. Before that knockout last time, Hasegawa had never been knocked out in his illustrious career.
Yeah, it was absolutely beautiful cut. And Hasegawa's stance is a little bit awkward. He comes out of the southpaw stance, but he angles his body in a very peculiar way. He's consistently steps Nsang a little bit of trouble, and he spoke about it earlier with us. He says he's come up with a plan with his coach.
Car batteries of hands. Massive power in both those fists. National striking martial art of Myanmar called Litway. Body shot there from Nsang. Poor Hasegawa retains Aung once to employ his right hand down the center corridor. Chance in part of the audience here for Hasegawa. Other chance from the Burmese fans for Nsang.
To create that pressure, keep Ken Hasegawa laterally and keeping away from the back of the cage.
Last time out, Hasegawa put after that contest was an absolute horror show. And he backs him up with a 2-punch combination. Here's the heavy artillery from Aung. Hasegawa's face reddened, his body reddened. Now, backs away the roundhouse kick again, scooped away by Ken Hasegawa. The deep good right hand backs him up 4 paces. That had some starch behind it. Here's Aung on the front foot.
That right side has given Ken Hasegawa a lot of problems.
Oh, smack bang! Smack bang! He landed the right hand. And Hasegawa momentarily found it remaining. First round set for 5. Probing jabs from the champion Nsang. Going for the headache maker. Can he get a takedown here? Hasegawa. Slow the striking of Aung.
The upper body clinch, is not attempting to create any sort of angles to doing throws.
Under half a minute remaining. Probing, fires the right hand down the tube there. Uppercut went high up the my cholesterol. Resets as Hasegawa. We get some much needed instruction. Goes to the body once more. Counter by Hasegawa. We go to the towels.
Good first round for the champ. Look at this right hand of Nsang parries the right hand of Ken Hasegawa and then straight down the middle. Option, but Ken Hasegawa is right now just standing in front of Aung and allowing Aung to find that range and that distance and connecting on that right side.
Ready? Round 2 for the world middleweight title, the champion of Japan.
Good stop.
Hasegawa looking to land the leather. hooks off the lead. Wild uppercut, little back fist there from Aung. Southpaw stance from Ken Hasegawa. Both men are loading into the punches here in the second round, Dragon. Jab 2 there.
Very careful because he's leaving, he's exposing himself right down the middle because Ken Hasegawa is not only stepping out to his left, but he's parrying the hand and coming right down the middle with that right hand of his.
If there's one thing to go at him, it's going to take another Herculean effort for Nsang to knock him out for a second time. And this crowd, which is very uncharacteristic. Nice two-punch combination there from Aung. Hasegawa gets off his left hand, that being the power hand of the southpaw.
Right now, that body kick is definitely starting to drop the hand of Hasegawa, and it's exposing the whole left side of his face.
Go to Myanmar and you just can't believe how riotously popular, how famous Nsang is. Could not walk the street. Could not go anywhere without being mobbed. It's picturesque with some 55 million people. Where it said that jab 2 there from Aung. Roundhouse kick from the champion. And again from Nsang. Hasegawa is an absolute mess.
Looks like a Ziploc bag full of hamburger meat. Oh, with a nice knee there on the entry into the takedown.
Change it up here. Can he change the levels? Get this match on the ground.
Standing on triangle.
What punishment he's taking. Crossing elbow. Legway style there from Aung. Hasegawa needs to protect that body. Careening into the side.
Oh, smack bang! The big kibosh! Hasegawa's in trouble! He's in trouble! And good night, Irene! Aung Nsang said he'd knock him out quicker than last time! And he did just that! Aung Nsang reigns supreme outside of Myanmar and is still unstoppable!
There was the right side of Aung Nsang all night long. Gotta take a look at this again. Look at this. Boom! Right down the middle. He saw Ken Hasegawa was actually coming into it. And then, boom! Right down the middle. What a thing waiting for it. Look at that. He creates the opening. Look at that. He's stepping on the foot of Ken Hasegawa. There was no place for him to go. Those small little... That right hand was so beautiful. We have to take a look at it again on the right on the big screen. I want you to talk us through that. Look at that. Beautifully done. Was that the opening you were waiting for?
That's a metal pipe right there. Look at that metal pipe. It's a metal pipe. I've been working on it. I've been working on it, and you know, with the southpaw, that right hand's always there.
For your winner, by way of technical knockout, and still your ONE Middleweight World Champion, Aung.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the ONE Heavyweight World Champion, Brandon, the Truth Vera!
I would like to ask if we're both healthy and we're both in shape, we both agree, could you and I meet here in Japan in October to challenge you for the light heavyweight belt, sir?
I've always been a big fan of Brandon Vera, and it would be an honor for me to fight Brandon Vera on October.
He fought Brandon Vera on October 13, 2019 in Tokyo, and Aung won by TKO in round 2, defending his ONE light heavyweight world title.